What if one of the things keeping you stuck is the belief that you're still recovering? That might sound harsh, but stay with me. Because protecting your peace matters. Rest matters. Healing matters. But what happens when recovery becomes your identity? What happens when taking care of yourself quietly becomes avoiding your life? That's what we're talking about today. I've been thinking a lot about burnout culture, and before anyone misunderstands this is not me saying burnout isn't real. It is. Stress is real, emotional overload is real, nervous system dysregulation is real, exhaustion is real, but something else is real too. Sometimes people become emotionally attached to the identity of being overwhelmed. Not intentionally, but because the identity becomes familiar. It becomes safe. It becomes understandable. People expect less from you there. You expect less from yourself there. And slowly, recovery stops being a bridge and becomes a residence. That's dangerous, because your nervous system might need recovery, but your identity does not need to stay forever. Then there's the difference between strategic recovery and living in healing mode. There's a difference between protecting your peace and protecting your limitations. And if we're honest, modern culture rewards exhaustion identity. Burnout content performs, trauma content performs, healing content performs, because people want validation, and validation matters. But validation without transformation, that becomes a trap. The goal was never to become fragile, but the goal was actually to become resilient. The goal was never to eliminate pressure. The goal was actually to increase capacity. The goal was never to avoid discomfort. The goal is to become someone who can move through discomfort without being destroyed by it. That's the cancel. Not cancel ambition. Cancel what keeps you small. Cancel what weakens your execution. Cancel the identities that no longer serve your future. So if you've been stuck in healing mode, this next section is for you. Not to force yourself, not to shame yourself, but to reconnect with your strength. Find a comfortable position. Sit upright if possible. Feet grounded, hands relaxed. No pressure to do this perfectly. Just be here. Take one inhale through the nose. Now another short inhale on top. And exhale slowly. Another deep inhale with a small inhale on top. Long exhale. One more time. Good. Now, notice your body, not your story, your body. Where are you holding tension? Your jaw, neck, chest, stomach, hands. Let the shoulders drop. Unclench your jaw. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. And ask yourself something quietly. What identity have I been carrying? Not what happened to you, not your stress, not your responsibilities. The identity, the label. Overwhelmed, burned out, stuck, surviving, lost. Notice what comes up. No judgment, just awareness. Now, imagine placing that identity on a screen in front of you, like words floating in space. See it? That identity helped you survive something. Respect that. But ask, do I still need this? Now, picture another version of yourself. Not fantasy, not perfection, just expanded. Calmer, stronger, more decisive, more resilient, a version of you that protects energy without worshiping fragility. See how they stand. See how that person breathes. See their posture. Notice their face. How does this version of you move? Now, breathe like that version. Long inhale. Slow exhale. Again, what changes in your body? Now, imagine stepping into that version. Not someday, now. Stand inside that posture, inside that breathing pattern, inside that energy, because identity is practiced, not discovered. Now repeat quietly. I can recover without remaining stuck. I can protect my peace without abandoning ambition. Calm is my foundation, not my destination. My past state is not my permanent identity. I am increasing my capacity. I am becoming stronger. I release identities that no longer serve me. I choose execution with clarity. Now imagine one action. One small action you've been avoiding. A call, a project, a conversation, a decision. See yourself completing it smoothly, calmly, without drama, without internal resistance. Because strength is often quiet. Take a breath. Anchor this version of yourself by pressing your thumb and finger together. Create a physical cue. This becomes your reset signal. Whenever you need clarity, you return here. One breath, one posture shift, one reminder. Now, inhale deeply, exhale fully. Roll your shoulders, and open your eyes if they were closed. If this resonated, maybe you're not broken. Maybe you're in between identities. Maybe the version of you that survives something is not the version that is actually meant to build what comes next. That is what the cancel is about. It's about canceling what no longer serves who you're becoming. Now, if this helped you, subscribe, share it with someone stuck in healing mode, and comment, recovery is fuel. And I'll see you in the next one.